that my husband and I, just 9 months ago, we were tossing and turning at night. We didn't know how we were going to pay our bills at the end of the month. Our daughter is in the 12th grade, and she was, filling out applications for college, and I had anxiety because I didn't know how we were going to pay for her college education. And when you have a bright child, you want to provide everything that you can for them, and it will break my heart if she said, Mom, I got, accepted into this college and you can't send her because you can't afford it. Also, we were, my husband and I, we were in the real estate game. I don't know if anybody were real estate investors. And when that market crashed, we crashed with it. And that led us to network marketing in 2008. And what we did, we rose to the top of that company back then, and it was our first time. We made so much money, but we also made a lot of mistakes. And that company ran its course for us. And we were making over $35,000 a month. But what we were doing with the money is we were putting it into trying to save the real estate business, save my husband's dream. And so when that company ran its course for us, I had to go back to work. And can you imagine how I felt? Having to go back to work and being interviewed by people that I used to make more money than. People that I would be presenting them with an opportunity. The day that I had to put my scrubs back on and go to work as a nurse was a very difficult day for me. When you vow to never work for anybody again. So it took really, it took its toll on me. And it just, my pride and oh my goodness, it was a very, very difficult time. So I went back to work. And because we still needed money, okay, and network marketing worked for us before, I said, well, let me try it again. So I stepped into another company, but I didn't have the passion for that company. I did make a rank, and we were making some extra money. And it was a difficult build, for me. And I was questioning myself again. Anybody ever question themselves and think, yes, I'll question myself again. And I said, you know what, I would think maybe network marketing is not for me anymore. Maybe it's just not for me. That was a fluke that first time. And then I remember sitting in my bedroom, and something in my spirit said, reach out to Lanika Scott. I reached out to her, called her, and I said, Lanika, what are you posting on Facebook? What is it? And she said, girl, anybody who knows her knows she's a Southern belle. She's like, girl, I just joined a business and it's ground floor. And I said, really? It sounded so exciting. I ran downstairs, I told my husband about it. I got him on the phone with Greg because the men had to talk money. And he said, let's join Denise. We joined that day under a $500 package. But guess what? We got scared. Anybody ever been scared before? Yes, we got scared. And the reason why we got scared was because we said, if we post on Facebook that we're doing another business, what are people going to say about us? Nobody's going to join us because they joined us before. What happened before? Nobody's going to join us. We got scared. And we sat on the business opportunity for 6 whole months. And even the company I was in, I said, well, maybe I should rebuild it. Maybe I should try to rebuild that. Our finances got worse. I was driving down the road and just tears were streaming down my eyes. And I asked God for a breakthrough. And I went into the house and I logged onto my back office because I hadn't been on it. And I saw all this volume that had accumulated, and I didn't even know. I didn't know that people were falling in love with the products. I didn't know that people were falling in love with the tea. As a matter of fact, my sister, she was over at my house, and she said, this tea working. I think we ordered something with this tea, but I wasn't in the right frame of mind at the time. So I saw all this volume. I said, wow, Lord, this must be a gift. I mean, I got prayed for something. This must be the gift. And then I logged onto Facebook, and I see Greg and Lanika Scott, Kenny and Shantae Lloyd, and Erwin and Twyla Portis, and they had their rings. They were sporting their rings. They were at a conference in Las Vegas, and they had received a ring for making $250,000 in 7 months. And guess what? My husband and I, we had joined the business 6 months prior. Do you know what we said that day? We said, what? We were kicking ourselves. We said, oh, heck to the no. That's what we said. That day, we rolled up our sleeves. We rolled up our sleeves and we got to work. Just focused, didn't look to the right, didn't look to the left. And I'm happy to say that today we are making over $100,000 per month, to the point that we are numb. We're numb. I don't know. People say, how does it feel? I don't know. I'll tell you in a couple of months, maybe. I don't know. But I do know that we have been able to be a blessing to people. Okay? Because it's not about the things, it's about the freedom. I do know that I was able to walk away from my job. I do know that now the next goal is to retire my husband. I do know those things that I do know. You know, how it feels about being able to spend and all that. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'll let you know, all right? So I'm going to tell you why and how we were able to do this, because we are business people. And I did learn that compensation plan. I did learn how to strategize, and this is the best compensation plan out there. Next slide, please. Okay. Retail commission. What happens is when you join Total Life Changes, you are going to get a free website. That's different from other companies, because other companies are going to charge you for their website. And so when someone goes to your website and they purchase a product, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a 50% commission. No other company out there gives you 50%. And what that said to me is this company is in true partnership with us. They're willing to part with 50% commission. I have someone on my team who joined this business. They're not a recruiter. They made $3,000 in their first month. Her name is Michelle Raimondo. Off of 50% commission off of retailing this product. So this is a company where people who are not successful in other companies, but they love the structure of network marketing, they love coming to the meetings, they love the rah-rah, they're coming over here and they're making money. They're coming over here and they are winning. Next slide, please. Fast start bonuses. So we have packages that range from $1,500 to launch your business, and there's just like a package, all the way down to a $100 package. If you enroll someone under one of those packages, you get a 50% commission in your pocket, and it's paid out weekly. We get paid weekly, y'all. And so, if, like, I'm going to give you an example. You enroll someone under the $500 package, you're going to make $250 in your pocket. So do the math. You can enroll 10 people, you're still going to get 50% back in your pocket, and it's going to be paid out weekly. Next slide. Hybrid binary compensation plan. This is new to me. I've never been involved in a binary, but what I'm going to say to you, it is very lucrative. All you need to do, you come in and you bring in 2 people. I'm sure you got 2 friends, you got 2 family members. They'll join the business with you. So one on your left and one on your right. And you teach 2 to get 2. 2 to get 2. It's that simple. 2 get 2 get 2. And before you know it, you're going to have a huge organization under you. My husband and I, we have maxed out the binary. The max is $20,000 a week in the binary. We maxed it out. I didn't know that when I was reading the compensation plan, that sounded like a lot. It's a lot of money. You know, we maxed out at the binary. So you can do it too. The 50% check match is so powerful. So what it is when you enroll someone, so say you invite your sister in a business, and she makes money off that binary, you're going to make 50% off of whatever she makes in that binary. So if she makes $1,000 off the binary, you're going to get a 50% check match. So now, I told you, we maxed out the binary. We make $20,000 a week. Greg and Lanika Scott, are our sponsors. They get 50%. They get $10,000 a week off of us. That's $40,000 a month that they get off of my husband and I. That's a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? We have a global under us. So not only do you get a 50% check match on your first level, when you bring someone in on your second level, well, say your sister comes in and she brings her cousin in. Depending upon your rank, you make anywhere between a 10 and 50% check match off of your second level of business. So not only is Greg and Nika Scott making a check match off of me, they're making a check match off of our global director, and it's a 50% check match. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So we're averaging around $15,000 a week on check matches alone. Next, okay. So now we have another bonus too, that's not on the slide. It's the lifestyle bonus. And once you hit national director, the company knows you're going to be doing things like this, like traveling, doing presentations. You're going to use gas. You're going to need to book an airline flight, and they want to compensate you for that. So they give you $1,500. That's $1,500 each month in order for you to grow your business. You do not have to give them receipts or anything like that. So that's nice because a lot of companies, they do not do that. They want us to spread the word about total life changes. So we're going to talk about the packages that come in. Can we go, I like to do it in reverse. The $1,500 package. Okay. $1,500 package. So this package, I call this the baller package, I call this the entrepreneur package, I call this package the serious-minded person. If I had known any better, I would have gotten in at this package, but I told you I was scared, so I didn't. What this package is going to provide for you is a mini store. You're going to have enough product to consume. You're going to have enough product to sample. You're going to have enough product to sell. You will have enough product for a display. So if you're serious, the $1,500 package is where you want to come in at. Sorry. So then we have the $500 package. This package my husband and I came in under. With this package, you could get 50 packages of tea. A lot of times I recommend that people get the tea because you're going to need it. You're going to sell out of it so fast. Or you can get a multi-pack. You see there, you get some of the Strike Up and Love, the NutriBurst, the coffee, the NRG, and the Gano. So that is a great package as well, the multi-pack, because you have a rare products. And then we have these other packages. We have something for everybody's budget. The $300 package, you're going to get 30 packages of tea. Now I'm going to tell you, I have so many distributors that came in under this package, they sold out of their tea before it got to their door. I know, everybody's shaking their head, right? And it's so funny because you can't tell them that. You can't tell them that, listen, you're going to need the tea, So the $300 package is a great way to come in, and the $100 package, you're only going to get 10 packages of tea. You're going to consume that yourself. I know, you're like, it's not going to be enough tea. So I recommend people, to come in at a higher package. Some people come to me and they're like, oh, I'm going to come in at a very, very low package and say, you know what, get your money together and come back to me because you'll be much happier. So those are our all right, so where do you fit in? Our guests, please stand up. Please stand up, our guests again. Really?